Assalamu alaikum everyone. It's an absolute pleasure to be here. Thank you for turning on the weather. Wow, just had a little bit of time back with my family in New Zealand and it's cold and wet, so certainly for our camp and preparation for what's coming up, it's a nice start this morning in the Lahore heat, that's for sure. 40 degrees. But it's a wonderful opportunity. It's been great this morning to see the boys under pressure straight away. We had a really nice briefing this morning with our squad for this camp. Everyone is one. It's a nice opportunity to bring international players in together with some Shaheens who have shown their skills in Zimbabwe and recent series, and also some of the young under-19s who have also shown their skills in recent series, particularly in Bangladesh. It's wonderful to have them all training together. The way we've pitched this camp is that it's a skill development camp, and we've asked these players to take down all of their fears. We want them to finish the week understanding their super strengths of playing spin and also bowling spin and taking wickets. We also want them to experiment and understand some of the skills that they may need to add to their game. So we've asked them to make mistakes this week. We've asked them to go into a frame of mind where they're experimenting a little bit, not just practicing and being safe and practicing their game that they've already got, which is why they're here. Ultimately, we want to go to the top of the world. We have a wonderful opportunity this year with a couple of exciting white ball tournaments. Asia Cup, World Cup. We're intending to put ourselves into contention to win that by being in the finals. We've also got a wonderful opportunity of the World Test Championship, where the final is currently being played in London. We intend to be in that final next round. And we've got a nice opportunity with the new cycle of Test cricket starting with our series in Sri Lanka coming up to push a reset on our brand of cricket that we need to play to be in that final. And a big part of that is around our ability to play spin and our ability to take wickets with the ball. So yes, during this camp you'll see white ball players, red ball players. Yes, we're preparing for Sri Lanka, but yes, we're also keeping one eye on the very important skills of playing spin and taking wickets through the middle overs of white ball cricket. And to us, that's the winning of the Asia Cup and World Cup. You know, those middle overs are incredibly important in terms of finding our boundary options, using our skills to turn strike over, but also taking wickets, not just containing through that period. So it's wonderful to have an opportunity for everyone to come together for 10 days. We'll focus on the spin for the start, then we're bringing the pace bowlers in for a short camp as well. But this is all about skills, developing skills, because to go to the top of the world where we want to go, we're going to need to continually improve our skills, and this is a great opportunity for our squads here today or during this camp.
Thank you, Grant. Grant, you said you want to go top of the world, but is a worrying situation for you. Pakistan have very small ODI period of matches before the World Cup, because Asia Cup is still not confirmed. Pakistan not going to play ODI against Sri Lanka. So only few ODI before World Cup is enough for Pakistan, or you are worried about this?
No, look, we want to play as much cricket as possible, and our trust is with the PCB to be arranging as much cricket as possible for us to contest the World Cup ready prepared. I mean, we're a professional outfit here. Our teams, all of our teams, white ball teams and our test squads are very clear on the brand of cricket that Mickey and I want to play, which is a positive brand of cricket. So in terms of game time, yes, we would like as much game time as possible leading up to the World Cup, of course. But our trust is with PCB, and I know the international department are working hard through the scenarios to hopefully get us sufficient cricket to prepare as well.
Shaheen Afridi is playing in T20 last now and has been playing white ball cricket continuously. So will we see him in Test cricket against Sri Lanka? If yes, then how will he manage it?
Yeah, let's see. I mean, of course, we want to manage all of our players, particularly our fast bowlers. We're very conscious of making sure that they have enough loading into their system to handle the rigours of Test cricket, but also have enough loading into their system to develop the skills and develop the technical, tactical skills to be high performers for white ball cricket as well. So we've allowed a number of players to play cricket in the UK rather than coming to this particular camp. It does open up opportunities for some of the fringe players to get some really nice opportunity to come to a camp alongside some of the international players as well. It gives us a chance to see some developing players, which are going to be very important for our tenure going forward, and particularly this next Test cycle. There's some very exciting young spinners coming through, very exciting young batsmen coming through, and by allowing, I guess, some of our main players the opportunity to play in the UK, they're not only getting good cricketing opportunities, but it opens up some nice opportunities here for our fringe to get some time in the spotlight as well.
This camp is meant for spinners and fast bowlers. But are you going to address middle order woes that Pakistan have been facing for quite a few times?
Absolutely. That's what you saw out there today. That's simulating middle order play. Red ball today. It'll be white ball this afternoon, and absolutely middle order. As I've said to you, I think, and it's no secret, probably the middle overs of a one-day game are critical. That's the winning and losing, perhaps, of the World Cup. So. We're very, very excited by the way that we were able to play all of our bench during the New Zealand series and actually discover and allow some players to get some opportunity in that middle order that they haven't previously got. So it's answered a few more questions for us as a selection panel. As coaches, it's given us an opportunity to perhaps play some different combinations through that middle period. But the intent remains the same, that we want to play that middle over period very aggressively. We want to play that middle over period by taking wickets and scoring at a good clip through that period, which takes us through into the launching pad of the finish. But it's a big focus for us in this spin camp, is that those middle over skills, and learning to turn over strike, really, really important. And it's a great opportunity. Wonderful facilities out here and out the back at NCA to be able to have such a camp like this.
Thank you.
Ravi, you have just invited Abadali in that camp. Do you think we can still play from outside?
Yeah, the average is 49, eh? Yeah, average is 49 in Test cricket. So, what a wonderful young player. Not so young now, but Abid, we all feel for Abid, having gone through a medical condition, but he is also making great progress, and there's no reason why we shouldn't be including a player like Abid in a situation like this. Let's see, it's a good opportunity for Abid to come back into the international environment, and it's a real pleasure to have someone of his skills, someone of his character in the group. He adds value to us as a group, so we're very pleased to have Abid back and training with us, at least at this stage.
Last question. But Yasir Shah remain a premium bowler of Pakistan, especially in red ball cricket. So he has been missing in this camp. Is there any plan for Yasir Shah in the near future?
Absolutely. There's no one has been discounted, and there's opportunities for all spinners to put their name forward in this next Test cycle. Especially, it's an exciting opportunity we had to go to Sri Lanka, where we will be challenged with spin, but also we will challenge Sri Lanka with spin. And we have a number of fantastic spinners that are in the mix, and we haven't discounted anyone from that list.
Right, thank you so much.